It's your boy, the Israel, the People's Champ, back with another YouTube live stream. April 8th, 2024, 11:35 Eastern Standard Time here in the QC. Wonderful, beautiful day today, almost 80 degrees. I didn't see the doggone eclipse. I was in dialysis. I couldn't see it, but beautiful day nonetheless. I'll catch it on the replay. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope y'all doing well. Shalom, Israel. Hey, Negroes. How y'all Negroes doing? Man, what we going to talk about today? What are we going to talk about today? Well, today's topic is a little helping hand for the ladies. How to raise your value. That's what we talking about. So we're going to get into that in a little bit. You don't want to be here? Don't be here. Move around. Plenty of places to be out here in these YouTube streets. Move around. Find something more to your liking. I may not be the cup of tea, the flavor tea you like. Might be too much sugar. Might be too sweet for you. Too black, too sweet. You might be a green tea kind of person. I understand. Ain't whatever your flavor is. You getting black sweet tea over here. You getting that Tetley over here. You getting that pure leaf over here, the purple label. So on your way in the door, please hit the like button. Subscribe. Smash the bell. Share to your socials. Hit the Cash App. Send me $2 for a pure leaf tea, y'all. I appreciate it. I mean, y'all be supporting all this other nonsense and foolishness out here. $10, $20, $50, $100. Not talking about nothing. I'm giving y'all that fire, that John Blaze. And I can't get $2. I can't get $2. Help your boy out. Help your boy out. Support the People's Podcast. Oh, man. I'm not really up on the news right now, y'all, so I can't give y'all any feedback or anything like I normally do, because I really haven't kept up today on current affairs. I'm still fanny watching. I'm Tiffany Nino Brown Haynard watching. I'm Letitia James watching. Ain't nothing jumped off yet. I'm PD watching. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna speak on those, but we're gonna wait and see what happens. We're gonna wait and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. On your way in the door, I'm sorry, I'm yawning so much, y'all. On your way in the door, strap in. We'll chit chat for a little bit. I'll let you know when you're free to move about the cabin once we hit cruising altitude. May even drop the link when we hit that. But right now, you need to strap in. The seatbelt light is on right now. It is on. Oh wow! Did y'all see? Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Coach, I know you be watching me. Let's go ahead and give your boy one shout out one time, man. I'm a huge fan of yours. It's okay if you're a fan of mine. It's okay. Coach, I told y'all me and Coach think alike. I'm not gonna say necessarily he watches me, but we be on the same frequency a lot of times. And he told y'all the same thing I've been telling y'all about the ovulation cycle, sex education, and how many days out of a month a woman can get pregnant. I've been telling y'all that. Been telling y'all that. Been saying it. So when I heard Coach say almost word for word what I say, Made a brother feel good, man. Coach, holla at your boy, man. It's okay. I'm everybody's champ, man. I'm your champ too, man. I'm the people's champ. You part of the people. I appreciate you one way or another. I mean, I didn't invent it. I mean, this is a biological fact. So, I mean, of course, other men are going to repeat that fact because biology. A woman can only get pregnant 5 to 7 days out in the course of a month. We learn this in middle school sex education. So I'm not going to take credit like I invented that. That's biology invented that shit. I just put it out there. Coach put it out there, and I'm sure some others have as well. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, the notorious CGA, the Coach Damas, you know, all of that good stuff. He's the Bruce Wayne of this ish. I'm the Heisenberg of this itch. We could be friends. We can exist in the same universe. It's all right. It's okay, Coach. I love you, man. I love you. Yeah, I was tickled today when I was watching him early. Earlier today, but godly, I'm yawning, y'all. I don't know what's the matter with me. I wasn't even yawning before I got on here. What the hell is the matter with me? I ain't sleepy. These yawns keep coming out. I don't know what's happening here. Did y'all see? Coach also showed that doggone female pilot for United Airlines who wanted to fly the plane in her street clothes, and them people wasn't having that, man. They started, let me off of this damn plane. This lady is obviously out of her mind. We ain't got time to be having her PMSing while this plane is up around 50,000 feet or whatever the hell it is, 30,000, whatever. She can't be the one flying this in her street clothes. No, absolutely not. I don't know what was wrong with that little white lady. Karen be acting crazy, man. Karen be acting. She wasn't a Kelly. She was definitely a Karen. She was definitely a Karen. Oh, man. This DEI shit is getting out of control, man. It is getting out of control. Mr. Cartwright gonna have to put the brakes on this shit. It was a nice idea, Mr. Cartwright, but you don't let it go too far. Do a DEI hire with the lunch lady. Do a DEI hire with the office lady in the front of the school and shit. Not with some pilots who want to drive the doggone plane with their street clothes on. Like, no, you can't be flying the plane wearing a pair of Air Max and a ponytail, bitch. No. Are you crazy? Can you at least look professional? The steward, everybody else in the uniform, the stewardess, the other pilot, hell, the grounds people, everybody got a uniform. She just showed up. She called an Uber to work like, fuck it. She called an Uber to work like, fuck it, I'm here. I had a rough night. We gonna go ahead and fly this bitch. She ain't give a fuck. That lady did not give it. It was dead ass serious on a bike, freestyling and riffing for like 20 minutes. Everybody listen to her like, what the hell is she talking about? And lady, you can't deny the fact that she ain't got no uniform on. What the hell?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
What she was thinking? I don't like, how do you logically convince yourself that this is gonna be okay? I mean, I remember I worked at jobs, you got a uniform or you got a business casual usually. I was scared to show up in street clothes. Like, y'all sure we can wear jeans today? That Friday, that dress down Friday. Shit, I ain't fuck with that. I still had damn regular clothes on, business clothes. I don't trust y'all. Y'all trying to manipulate me. I ain't never wearing no jeans in this bitch. Be like my man Antonio McTice. That brother wore a suit every day. He ain't give a shit. I was right behind him with my slacks and my polo on. No, jeans ain't that comfortable. Now, we couldn't wear sweatpants now. If you would let me wear sweatpants, that's something different. But jeans versus a pair of slacks, I'd rather wear the slacks. I pretty much still got the same polo shirt on. Like, no, thank you. I'm gonna take my shoes off underneath the desk anyway, let my feet rest. So having sneakers on wasn't that big a deal to me. But actually, the shoes was easier to slip off under my desk. But that lady was wilding out. She was wilding, wilding. Shout out to CT all day. Shout out to CT Clayton. She was wild. Oh man, we ain't got no comments yet. I see y'all in the chat watching. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Let us know you're here. You know, say hi. Then I gotta start speculating when y'all don't speak. I gotta wonder who watching me. Who ninja watching me? Franklin, is that you? Franklin, is that you? You can speak, Franklin. It's all right. You can say hello. Ain't nobody blocked you. Death Note in the house. The cerebral assassin. God's gift. My main man. My best friend. Death Note, ladies and gentlemen, has joined the chat. What does he say? Said ain't nobody watching your punk ass ninja motherfucker. Look, you ain't gonna be cussing me out because I read between the lines. I know you left some things out, but I know what you really said. Now, you were talking to me like that under your breath, man. You talking about ain't nobody watching your bitch ass nigga. See, he just ain't typed that, but I know that's what he thinking. Am I right? Am I right? All right, so that explains one person. So Death Note's in the house. So Death Note is this, who's the other person? Is that Franklin? Franklin, Frankie Fingers. Frankie Fingers, is that you? But anyway, yeah, man. So I get this question a lot, or it comes up some kind of way in conversation with the ladies. They they don't grasp or they struggle with the concept that their value goes down with age. Their sexual marketplace value. And us guys, it makes perfect sense to us. I mean, you know, and I try to use the used car analogy or the car analogy, you know. And we talking about, of course, there's always exceptions, smart asses. The average car does not appreciate in value. The average car depreciates. The longer you own it and the more miles you put on it. Like Kevin always says, what product on the market gains gains value with use and age besides LeBron? Nothing. Right? But women struggle with that. I'm 45 and I'm better than ever. No, you're not. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying. Wait a minute, what's this say? Wait a minute, let me see. Let me see here. That is a nice car. That I was watching Faster with the Rock last night, and he was driving that SS Chevy. Oh man, it's one of my favorite fucking cars, man. But I mean, those are the exceptions, those collectibles, those rare cars, and that's true for women. You got some exceptional women who I know a girl now. I was thinking about it earlier. She's on my Facebook, and that girl look good. I mean, it seems like the older we get, the better her body is. the prettiest she is. I remember her in middle school. She wasn't ugly, but she wasn't that cute. She was cool. Kind of ugly duckling kind of thing. I don't know what the hell she started eating after high school, but shit. That girl body is fantastic right now. And hell, she got to be my age. We went to middle school together. So she got to be coming up on 48 like me. That girl got a body better than some of these 25-year-olds out here. Friggin' gorgeous. That's a rare thing. Most women don't have that. And I could think of a few girls, a few women like that, where it seems like they're timeless, or the older they get, the prettier they get. Shout out to Tamika S. Lowe. Tamika S. Lowe, the she contractor. That girl is gorgeous too. I mean, boy, and I'm not a lipstick person, but when she put that red lipstick on, good God, I can't be around her in person, man, because I would just be staring at her lips and she would just talk me into anything. Like that woman would be my kryptonite. I just wake up in the middle of some shit because she talk me into some shit. Pretty woman. Pretty woman. Shout out to Tamika and Jennifer Troy. Both of those are gorgeous women. They are the exceptions. They are always exceptions. But the average woman, I'm sorry, at 45, you do not look better than you did at 25. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a rare thing. It's a rare thing. Um, men lose value too, but it's slower. We kind of men age like Vulcans. So we got more time. We generally have more time. Um, because women, y'all are blessed with your beauty and your sexuality. You're given that up front. Because I mean, you've seen little girls like 12, 13 years old that look like grown ass women. They had full grown women bodies, and you like, God damn, how old is she? No diddy. But I'm in my stepdaughter. My stepdaughter, when she was 16, this girl looked like she was 25. She was every bit of 16, but physically, looking at her, you look, I mean, she had super long dreads. Her dreads damn near down to the ground. She had been growing them all her life. She did not look like a 16-year-old. You know, she had an incredible body at an early age. And me and Red used to be like, oh, we got to watch out for her. Yeah, we got to watch her, boy. you know, but yeah. So, but the question is, or the suggestion that I make in a title, in a teaser, how do you raise your value? There's a couple of ways. Okay. So we're talking right now. I'm gonna divide it into two things. There's sexual marketplace value, your SMV, right? And then there's your overall marketplace value, right? I'm gonna get into the difference in a minute. So talking about sexual marketplace value, as our godfather of style, the late great Saint Kevin, defined it. That's your fresh face out of the shower, your hair, no makeup, right? Scale of 1 to 10, 7 is not an option. Can't use 7, right? Beyonce's an 8, Kelly Rowland's a 9, Rihanna's a 10. That's his definition. We're going to use it, okay? Because at this point now, it should be universal. It should be universal. So, um, I think looking at Beyonce, she's still an 8. She hasn't. To me, Beyonce is just timeless. She really don't age. Um, and I'm sure she has a serious workout regimen. She's an exception. She doesn't age. I've never really been sold on Kelly Rowland. I haven't seen Rihanna in a while, so I'm not going to talk about them. But Beyonce's, she's a timeless eight. Let's talk about Pam Grier, who used to be considered an eight, right? Pam Grier, as she got older, wasn't still an eight. You know, I mean, even if you just compare her to women of her age at the same time, she wasn't an eight. She was average. She dropped down to a five if you look at women of her age. Like, think about when the remake of Foxy Brown, Foxy Brown came out. You know, the last movie she did that I can think of. Doesn't mean she's not attractive. It don't mean you wouldn't smashed it, but she wasn't an eight no more. She was a five, maybe six for her age group. For her age group, right? But how do you raise your value, ladies? Let's say you're a five. You are average. Most people are average. Five is dead average, right in the middle. Four is slightly below average. Six is slightly above average, right? Most people are between four and six, most of us. How do you raise your sexual marketplace value? It's quite simple. You have to perform. You have to overperform. Your performance has to be high. So, what is your performance? Well, I got an answer for that too. Your performance is your what? What do I say men want? Peace, cooperation, good head, right? We're going to rank those from 1 to 10 as well. How peaceful are you? Right? Scale of 1 to 10. Are you average? Are you slightly above average? Are you extremely peaceful? We would say you're an 8 or a 9. That means you're overperforming. Anything over 6, you're overperforming. So if you're an 8, 9, or 10 in the peacefulness category, you're overperforming. Now let's move on to cooperation. Same thing. How cooperative are you? Now, we're talking about agreeableness. We put a plan, we make a plan together. There's a problem, we come up with a plan, and we're gonna implement this plan. A lot of times, ladies, y'all don't implement the plan. Y'all agree, and then y'all go way out in left field and do something else. And we be like, why did you do what we agreed on this? Yeah, but something came up and right. And then you got other women who do exactly what they're supposed to do. They're cooperative. They're agreeable. You ain't got to fight them tooth and nail over simple stuff, you know. Hey, baby, you want to go out to eat tonight? Yeah, yeah. What you got a taste for? Oh, I got a taste for Applebee's. You get an answer right away. Instead of I don't know what I want. What you want? Now you spend 30, 40 minutes driving around trying to get a sense of what she wants, because you know what you want. And if you just go to your spot, she's gonna have a damn attitude. So you're trying to avoid that, and you're trying to get her to cooperate in this process. And the whole time you're saying to yourself, shit, should have went by myself. I could have already been there eating and shit. Be cooperative. How so on a scale of 1 to 10, how cooperative are you? Are you average? Well, the average black woman ain't cooperative. So we talking about again 8s, 9s, and 10s. Are you an 8? That's a very good thing. You're overperforming in your cooperativeness. Okay. All right. I hope that makes sense. Franklin, that makes sense? Trying to help you out. Okay. Franklin Fingers is in the house, y'all. Shout out to Franklin Fingers. All right. Moving right along to good head. Are you just giving the standard head? You really ain't enthusiastic. You really don't want to do it, but you're just doing it to get him to shut the fuck up. You know, type of head. Or are you an 8, 9, and 10? And I know all of you ladies think you're an 8, 9, or a 10. I ain't had no complaint. Nobody complained yet. Well, let me tell you, most of y'all are average to below average. Most of y'all. I've had in my lifetime 2 9s. 2 women that I would say gave 9 head consistently. 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 I've had maybe 2 or 3 8s. I'd have a couple of people I would put in the adjustable 6 category. You know, they're normally a 6, but every now and then they'll give you that 8, Overperform. Men want this. I keep telling y'all, all men want this. Is there an exception? Of course. The 99% of men, this is what they want. So what have you done? What have you done to improve your head skills? What have you done? Have you looked at porn? Take any notes? Are you, and I ain't talking about professional porn. I'm talking about amateur porn. Look what other real women are doing out here. It's real women out here killing the game. I ain't talking about the professionals. I'm talking about the amateurs. They killing it. Can you not at least pick up a couple of pointers from them? Huh? I mean, you try to make this last for a lifetime, right? The man's working, he's taking care of his business, he's loyal, he's faithful. He working all day, come home, and you're gonna give him some, if you even give it to him. Half-ass doing it, and then you think that's why men go cheat. Because the willingness and the eagerness is not there. He shouldn't even have to ask you. I had a woman, I'm not gonna name names, but hell, so when I would come home, first thing she would do is take my shoes off. I would sit on the side of the bed, take my shoes off. As soon as I come home every night, she rub my feet, give me some head. Without question. That's just what she did. Now she had other reasons for doing it, but never had a problem. Even and before she left in the morning. If I was there before she left before me rather, she was giving me some head before she left. Willing, eager, never had no problems. Never cheated on her. Hell, my ball sack was always drained. I mean, I ain't had nothing left. Couldn't cheat. I was on empty. Balls is on E when she left. Little things like that. Little things like that. And she was an 8. She wasn't even one of the 9s I was talking about. She was an 8. That willingness and that eagerness, boy, that gives you a lot of points. I've seen average women, like a woman who normally we would put in the 5 category, but because they was eager and willing to do it, that bumped them up to an 8. Like you can raise your value with your performance, right? Now, I guess I'm kind of mixing overall together. Now, sex. Let me go back to. Let me know. Overall marketplace is everything considered. Your looks, your performance. All of those. So typically, this happens, ladies. How you avoid a decline, or you compensate for the natural decline. You compensate by being in a long-term relationship. Okay. Your husband is going to see you more and more valuable the older you get. That's how you compensate. Stop jumping in and out of these short-term relationships. That's why I told y'all relationship count matters. Because men count that. But so you want to, again, it doesn't matter how many miles you put on a car if you ain't never selling the car. See, that only matters when you trading it in. But if you ain't never trading the car in or selling it, the mileage don't matter. The car is valuable to you. Again, I have 469,000 miles on my 96 Mustang. The car was priceless to me. Everybody wanted the damn car. And when I finally got rid of it, everybody wanted that damn car. Because I babied it and took care of it, Same thing like a relationship. Over your longevity and doing these things and having high performance makes you look more and more appealing. And you should only be worrying about one man anyway. Y'all too busy, y'all. Y'all want attention from so many other people. Y'all want attention from other men. Y'all want attention from other women. And y'all worry about it too much. Worry about what your husband thinks. Worry about what your man thinks. That's what's important. And then that nullifies a lot of things. Long as your man is happy with how you look and your weight and all of that other kind of stuff, it shouldn't matter what nobody else thinks. Your husband may love your chunky ass, and he wouldn't have you any other way. What difference does it make? You're off the market. So how do you increase your value? Get off the market. Be a high performer. That's the secret. Get off the market, get off the open market, become a high performer. Nobody wants to be married to a 5 and your performance is a 5. And then 20 years later, your looks done went down. So now you ain't even a 5 no more. You really a 3 and your performance sucks. It's average to below average too. But again, an average woman who got high performance is extremely valuable. That's more important to me. I would rather be with an average woman, 4 or 5 or a 6, who got high performance, 8s and above, than a woman who looks like an 8, 9, or a 10, but her performance is a 4 or a 5. That's me. That's because I be looking at her like you're a pretty fucking waste of time. But you don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. Woman, they might say, "Damn, my eyes is green. God damn it, use them to see." They just green for no reason. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. We are, by the way, at cruising altitude. Is there anybody who wants to come up? If so, I will drop the link for a little bit. If not, we're not gonna do it. But anybody in chat wants to rock, you know, I I extend the invitation for any conversation or to further expand on this conversation, you know. But stay on topic, please. Stay on topic. A lot of times I be dropping the link and y'all be way off topic. I was like, where the hell did that come from? Sometimes I think y'all be using my stream to vent a little bit of therapy, but we're gonna cut down on that. Like we wanna stay on time. Oh, I ain't see that GT 500. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's a nice one. Wasn't that the one that was in what was that damn movie with They were stealing the cars and shit. What's my boy? Nicholas Cage. One that silver Mustang he had. One that a GT 500. One that a 67. That's one of my favorite cars too, man. I'm more partial to the Mustangs, you know. Love that. Love them. Yeah, going 67. Yes, sir. Love that car, man. That was one of my favorites. It had that platinum paint job with the blue racing stripes. Love it. Love that one. Love that. You know, I'm a car guy, man. I love that shit. 69 Impala. Love that car too. Four door or two door. Take your pick. Make sure it's black. Make sure it got that limousine. No, not that limousine. The piano black. When that 69 Impala, that would be Sam and Dean Winchester was driving one of those in Supernatural. Yeah, baby. Definitely, Sam. What do you say? New ones look like uh stretched out Porsche knockoffs. The Mustangs, I don't really care for the current body style that much. Now I did see somebody did a custom wide body and it kind of made it look better when they put the wide fender flares on the rear end. In a larger tire, it looked better, but that was a custom job. That wasn't factory. Um, I don't know if that was Hennessy or one of those aftermarket companies. I haven't kept up with Roush. Roush usually makes them look better too, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of this current body style. Not a big fan of it. I tend to agree with you. Tend to agree with you. That's why you my best friend, man. Frankie Fingers, where you at? Lena ain't let you come out to play. Come on, Frankie. You gonna let your girl keep you away, man? You can't come play with the boys. We gonna play nice, man. We ain't gonna play tackle on the street. We'll play touch. No Diddy. But yeah, man. But ladies, that's how you do it. Your performance is key. You can overcome a lot. I've seen ugly women that we usually consider not as pretty women. Let's call them that. The ones, twos, and threes. But I remember I worked with this girl. She would fall into that 2, 3 category. But this girl, I mean, she was black as ever, but she stayed Coogi down to the socks. Rims and watch filled with rocks, and my jam knocks in the Mitsubishi. Girls pee me when they see me. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on, I lost track. Wait a minute, I almost went somewhere. But anyway, she was pretty. She had the prettiest skin, pretty black skin, um, and the prettiest fucking smile. Oh my god. Um, she smiles so damn pretty. You be ready to take off your clothes. At first, you'd be looking at her like, "Ooh, she a little rough looking," and she smile. You be like, "God damn, girl, that's a change." But she was so friendly. Oh my God, she had great personality, very friendly and cooperative and feminine. Great body too. Great body. Um, always dressed nice, always smell very nice. She just overperformed, you know, um, and was grateful and humble. Like I told her like one day, hey man, you got a beautiful smile. And she was like, really? You think so? Oh, thank you for that compliment. And she even came back later on. I thought about what you said. I told her you need to smile all the time. She came back like after lunch and was like, yeah, I thought about what you said. I never been told that before. I'm like, really? You got a beautiful smile, like magazine beautiful, Um, gorgeous girl. She could have got it. She could have got it. And had a very nice walk. She had a very sexy walk. Some people are just naturally sexy, and she was without trying to be. It was just she just had it. She was just ugly. You know, you know, without accounting for anything else. She wasn't a very naturally pretty girl, but um, hey, she could have got it. I like them like that. And like I said, her performance, like with the exception of the head game, I don't know. Now, if she had 8 head, shit, I'd have married that bitch. I'd have married her. I haven't found out, but had I found out, she'd have been Mrs. Ben Israel very quickly. She was sexy, man. Right body. She didn't have too much of nothing. It was just like the right amount of everything. You know, very shapely, not too much ass, but enough. You know, not too much titty, but the right amount of titty. Sometimes you could just have too much. You know, giant ass titties and titties just everywhere and shit, looking like Aretha Franklin or somebody. You know, sometimes that works on certain women, but for her frame, and I know with that chocolate ass skin, I know she was something very naked, boy. I know she looked good naked. She had, she had a slim, thick body. That's how I would describe her. Like one of them chicks that you don't know how thick she is until you see her in a bathing suit kind of thing or naked. You be like, God damn, where did all of that come from? She had one of them bodies. Um, very nice girl. Charlene or something her name was. I can't remember. Very, very nice woman though. Very nice. But let me drink me some tea. I'm a little dehydrated. By the way, send me $2 for the Cash App to the Pure Leaf Tea Fund so I can replace this bottle here. Keep my lips from drying up. Uh, Franklin, you back? Franklin, Frankie Fingers. It's one Italian. He's supposed to be white too, right? Some Italian boys' names, Frankie Fingers. Oh, Frankie Fingers, right? Yeah, yeah. Sammy's nephew. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we going out to the airport. We're gonna knock off a truck. We're gonna get the cigarettes and we're gonna sell it off I-9. It's me and Frankie Fingers said, we're gonna make a come up, man. But just make sure you give Nikki his cut. Make sure you give Nikki his cut. That's Nikki's territory. Make sure you give Nikki his cut. All right. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. But wow. But that's the trick. Um, ladies, get with a man. Worry about what your man thinks. Overperform for your man and your sexual marketplace value, along with your overall marketplace value, can increase. You can go from a 5 to an 8. You ain't gonna go from a 5 to a 9 because that means you gave perfect head, and I've never seen that. Again, the highest I've ever got, I would say, is a 9.5. It was damn near perfect, and that's a rare thing. So that ain't happening. It can happen. It's possible, but um, a lot of times what happens with y'all average chicks, y'all underperform. It's like, damn, I gave you a shot. It was a slow Tuesday, and you know, you got an average ass body. You know, You ain't ugly, but you ain't all that cute. But I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna give you a shot. Y'all be having little fucked up attitudes. You be lazy. You don't swallow, ladies. That's very important. You gotta swallow, ladies. You gotta swallow. You ain't finishing the job. That's like if a man is eating your pussy and right before you come, he just walk away. Y'all be mad as fuck. Y'all would be mad as fuck. Right before you come, he just walk away. I mean, like, and never come back. He just go in the other room. That's what y'all be doing to us when y'all don't swallow. You gotta swallow. Am I wrong, fellas? Swallowing is important. I mean, it's like sticking the landing. You gotta stick the landing. That's the dismount. You gotta have a beautiful routine and fuck up your score by not sticking the landing. That's what it's like when you don't swallow. The exception to not to swallowing is you gotta take it in the face. You gotta take it in the face. That's the exception. But y'all chicks who y'all be giving head, and as soon as you realize, man, coming, y'all throw the dick away like it's a grenade or something, like you lit the fuse and you don't want it to explode. That's such a fucking turn off. I mean, we after dark, right? I can talk about this shit, right? Yeah, we after dark. I can pull the titties out. We grown folk at this point, right? We grown folk. Gotta stick to landing, ladies. I remember my boy, underground hip hop artist, years ago. I gotta ask Tanya Collins. Tanya Collins, if you listening on Facebook, tell me if you still got that CD Deuce made, the Dangerous Unorthodox Spoken Energy CD, the self-titled one. He had his anthem for the whole summer in Jersey was, "Bitch, if you suck my dick, you better swallow." I mean, chicks was right. I'm on the bus and chicks is singing that shit. I mean, everybody was singing. I was like, oh shit, love that shit. But it's the truth. If you sucking dick, you better swallow. I'm trying to help y'all out, man. I'm trying to help you out. Trying to help you out. Trying to help you out. I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? I'm the champ, right? That's what I'm here for. Trying to make things better. Trying to improve these man woman relations. This is one of the ways. This is one of the ways. But, what can I say? What can I say? Um, before I turn the seatbelt light back on, is there anyone who likes to come up? Death Note, you got words of wisdom to share with us tonight? Because we can do it. I'll pass the rock to you. I'll throw you the rock. You in the post. I got you. I got you, son. I set the pick. I'll set the pick. Just I said, oh, you set the pick and roll to the basket. I got you. However you want to do it. However you want to do it. But the link, the link is in the chat. If anybody wants to come up for a minute before I turn the seatbelt light on. Frankie Fingers, you want to come up? You want to come up? You're welcome to come up. Elena, you here? You watching? See if I talk about you, yeah, I'm gonna talk about you. You're more than welcome to come up, baby girl. Ain't no love lost over here. About to turn in, nigga. It's 12:30. You don't. The eclipse must have fucked you up. Going to sleep at 12:30. The hell. 12:25 Eastern Standard Time. April 9th now, 2024. Here in the QC. Keeping everybody up today. You're now tuned into the People's Podcast, and we kicking it, man. Talking about how to increase your value. I mean, it's like a basketball player, you know. Most basketball players improve over time. They might have to not start out with a great jump shot, but later on in their careers, their jump shots improve, get better. Defense gets better. The understanding of the game gets better. Better teammate. They understand, they know how to do the behind the scenes and the locker room shit better. Same thing, ladies. But a lot of times y'all performance just sucks. And I'm like, damn, you've been sucking dick like this for 20 years? What a fucking waste. I expect better from you, older ladies. Y'all be a disappointment. Y'all be a disappointment, man. Fuck out of here. And then you got that attitude. I ain't had no complaints. And I know how to take care of a man. Where your man at? I ain't got one. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what? I be seeing homeless chicks, or chicks that's struggling, going through something. And I'm like, I know you give garbage head. I know you give garbage head. Because some man in your life will take you in if you give that good guap guap. He'll still fuck with you. But that's the problem. Y'all don't be eager and willing. Motherfucker take you in and you ain't even giving him. He done took your ass off the street and then you're lazy. You ain't even blowing him right. They could be like, why did I bring this bitch in my house? But he bring you off the street, try to help you get straight, and you giving him that 8-9 guap guap. Oh shit. You won't be going on the street no more. I knew a bitch that was sleeping in her car. I'm like, hey, I ain't feel sorry for it at all. And I'm like, hey, you better work on that mouth. That's your problem. You talk too much and don't swallow enough. That's your problem. That's why I ain't fucking with you. I'm cool with you. I still speak with you, but I ain't fucking with you. If you doing that, ladies, that man ain't going nowhere. That man ain't going nowhere. I tell you, the chick that was giving me head in the morning, when I before she left, or I left, and giving me head at night when I first got home, never had a thought about cheating on her. Never had a thought. Never. Like I said, she was always eager and willing to do it with no problems. Hell, she would wake me up in the morning. I wake up to it. you know, wonderful, wonderful. So that's why I don't want these baddies. These baddies be lazy. They lazy. They spend all their time on themselves and trying to draw attention to themselves. They ain't thinking about you. I don't like baddies. Nope, sorry. The stripper chicks. That's what we used to call them back in the day. All right. So it looks like Death Note done punked out. Bitch ass nigga. Oh no, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy. I love you, Death Note. Anyway, yeah, this wasn't meant to be a long session. It was just something I had came to mind. Uh, I had thought about it before, and I wanted to. I was coming back. I was thinking about it. I was at dialysis. One of the girls at dialysis. She kind of got the body like the chick I was telling you about, like the dark skinned chick. And they wear those hospital schmucks, whatever, so you really can't see her body. So I had got a glimpse of her body when she wasn't wearing the schmuck. I was like, damn, that girl got a fucking fire ass body. Um, and she's she's very nice, pleasant. Um, and I was like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I said she might be the baddest chick in here, and no nobody notice it. No nobody even notice it. I mean, there's chick that obviously have better bodies, like they're thicker, they got bigger titties, bigger asses and shit. But overall, I would choose her. She got the right disposition, you know, always pleasant. Seems like she's cooperative, and you could kind of tell when somebody's going to be cooperative and not combative or whatever. Yeah, boy, and she young too. She's like 20. She's like my daughter's age, like 23, 24, young girl. I was like, yeah, man, that she got a little boyfriend, so I leave her alone. Say, let a little boyfriend be slipped up. I'm gonna get her pregnant. I'm gonna get her ass pregnant. All right, everybody, go ahead and suck Death Note bitch ass in, cause he tired. Make sure he got his little snuggie and teddy bear and shit. And we gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. On the way on the outs, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it to your socials, hit the Cash App, $ send to V. Send me $2 for a pure leaf tea. And I appreciate y'all very much. We'll see y'all tomorrow or later today, however you want to put it. Peace.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what I make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.